We are back. Back again with another live stream. And my God, I can't believe that's just happened. I predicted a draw. We get the win. And City drop points. I can't believe this has happened. I honestly, that was one of the worst games I've watched in a while. But you know what? I'll take it. I think we were awful. There was not one player that I thought stood out. I think Rice was pretty good in the second half. But you know what? We are 7 points clear. That's all that flipping matters right now. That's all I care about anyway. Honestly, that was when I saw that the City game went to 2-2. No, sorry. When I saw the City game went to 1-0 Semenyo, I was just thinking that video I did the other day about us regretting not buying Semenyo will come back to bite us in the butt. And then it goes, Alec Morgan gives White, equalizes, and then Rodri gets a corner straight after. And I'm just like, oh, God. And it's looking like we might concede. Brighton were on top for a little while. And then it goes to 2-2, and I'm thinking, really? Is this going to be another twist in the title race? It's huge. Oh, wow. Just see Ty from AFTV on the on the game. I got the game on the corner, but my God. I am so happy, man. It's just absolute relief. Absolute relief, man. That was such a terrible performance. But you know what? At this point, I've said it a million times. At this point in this season, it's not about how good the performance is. It's about getting the 3 points, getting over the line. And my gosh, City dropping points to 2-2 at Nottingham Forest at home. Oh, man. It is so good. So good, man. I'm so happy. Like, for some reason, Roy, I can't put your comment on the screen. Hold on. Wait, speak again. Wait, say something again. 1 second. It's not letting me see your comment. Oh, there we go. Big up, Roy. Spurs are not just in the mud, they are sinking. Yeah, I mean, Nottingham Forest and West Ham, get closer to Spurs. Spurs could literally be in the relegation zone. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Like, that was such a horrible 10-15 minutes, man. Oh, but it's actually probably the perfect result. West Ham, I think, did West Ham win in the end? Because I know they was scored against Fulham, so did they win? Yeah, they did. So that means they're 1 point behind Spurs. That's so funny. Yeah, Spurs are on 29 points. Forest are on 28 points, same as West Ham. Oh, that would be the great escape of the season. Imagine Spurs go down at Nottingham Forest and West Ham stay up. And I like Forest and West Ham as well. Proper Premier League teams, La 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 la. Spurs are going down. But man, I can't believe it. I'm still so gassed, man. Big up to you, Roy. What did you think of the game? Because I thought that was a terrible performance. Saka's goal was, let's be honest, outside of his goal, he wasn't that great today. But you know what? I don't even care. I'm not criticizing anyone today because we got the 3 points. City drop a vital 2 points in the title race at home to Nottingham Forest. It makes me think now the Nottingham Forest draw away wasn't that bad now. It kind of covers up a lot of the cracks, But it's still a long way to go in this title race. Big up to you, Till. Arteta in. Yeah, man. He gets the keeper's job today. I said, listen, you lose one Premier League game, you got to go. But he's been able to scummy a couple of big games and get the 3 points. And you know what? I'm happy, man. Yeah. Gonna get into the game in a minute. Just kind of letting the euphoria digest a little bit. Then I'll get into the game. I'll take her out. Things you love to see, man. It's nice. I mean, we're 7 points clear. Obviously, City still have the game in hand, but boy, it's nice. I can't complain. I can't complain. Spurs Forest in 10 days. Yeah, that could be. Honestly, are Spurs at home or is Forest at home for that game? Do you know? Because that could be massive. That could honestly be massive. That could be the difference between Spurs going down and Forest going down. I mean, I think Spurs are actually going to go down, to be honest, because their form is so bad, bro. They are just like, I think they've got I don't even think they've won a game this year. They are that bad. Honestly, they're so bad, man. Big up Roy again. We had no shots on the Brighton goal in the second half, but we got the 3 points. Yeah, that was stinky. It was so stinky. It was stinky, but you know what? We take those. You know why? Because we're 7 points clear. And you know what? This was a banana skin. This was a game I thought we might slip up here. But we got through. So I can't lie, man. It's just one of those ones where you just go, thank you for the 3 points. 6 points against Brighton this season. That's what you want, man. That's what you want. Big up, Zach. Hold tight. Arsenal clinching the victory, looking just as unconvincing as we're all used to by now. Listen, I don't care. You can't even troll because we got the 3 points. City dropped points. Listen, don't chat to man. Chat to City, bro. They lost. They dropped points against Forest at home. Chat to City. Chat to City, man. Come on. But big up to you, Zach, man. Big up AFC, man. Big up AFC. Our football is dreadful. Honestly, this Haram ball is awful. Man. I'm gonna get into the game a little bit. First half, I think we started off quite nervy, picking it around the back a lot. Brighton's press was really, really good. So Eze, what I was liking about Eze is Eze was kind of like dropping deep, almost as like a right back, and pinging it over the top for Gyökeres. Unfortunately, Gyökeres' hold-up play is not his strongest suit, and he wasn't really holding up the ball for our midfield to kind of come forward. But I think Eze was really, really good for the first 20, 30 minutes. And he kind of dipped. He wasn't really getting on the ball as much. Saka obviously got the goal. Outside the goal, I don't think he really done much. Timber, kind of same. Got up well, got the assist as well. Got up and down quite well. But again, it wasn't, he's in terms of attacking, penetration, pause, he just doesn't do enough for me, man. He doesn't do enough for me. I think he needs to work on his crossing, and I think he needs to just work on his final third composure. I think the second half could have really done with a Ben White, to be honest, but I'm not even sure if he was on the bench. Hold on. Let me just check if he was on the bench. God, it's so nice to see City 2-2, man. I hate Man City so much. Let's see now. Was Ben White on the bench? No, it wasn't. Yeah, so yeah, he still got the knock. So obviously, I'm not even going to bother talking about the second half because we didn't have any shots in the second half, and yeah, it was just basically panic stations from 70 minutes plus. Obviously, Matoma went down injured. Minter came on. I think he caused some problems. I'd probably say as well, overall, Hincapié was my man of the match. I think he got up and down well. I think he was probably our best outlet from the wide positions. I don't think our midfielders and our wingers were getting the ball to Gyökeres enough as well. Gyökeres was awful today. He looked like he was wearing Timberland boots with bricks in them again. It's hard for me to defend this guy, but it's just like we don't play to his strength. So what can I do, man? It is what it is. Big up Roy. Spurs are at home. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it doesn't really matter. I can see Spurs losing anyway. They're just so bad, bro. They're so bad. Big up Zach. Ring Sard. I messaged him, threatened him to be on the next stream, and he clearly disobeyed a direct order. Listen, I put the link in the chat, so they've seen the link. So Kurdish can come in, Sarge can come in. If they don't come in, it's up to them anyway. I can't. Let me see if they've read it. Yeah, so I just read it, so they already know what's up anyway. Big up AFC. Stratus, Cirrus, and Cumulus are types of what? I feel like I should know this, but I don't actually know. Do I want to Google that, or do I want to actually think about this? Stratus, Cirrus, Cumulus. Cumulus? I don't know. I actually don't know. I don't know. Is this like is this like some sort of like trivia thing? I don't get it. But big up to you, AFC anyway. Big up Roy. Spurs supporters blogs are melting down in real time, insane. Yeah, I can imagine. Expressions is probably fuming right now, man. Like I can see. I think I'm just watching. I've still got the game on the side. I'm seeing that. I think Gabriel got man of the match actually. I think that's fair. I think Gabriel played really, really well actually, especially when we was under the cosh. And he was just really, really solid today, especially with Mascara coming in. Mascara was really poor today as well, by the way. For me, especially after that yellow card, he was a bit jittery, and he nearly gave away a penalty, and then he got himself sent off in the second half, man, and that could have really effed us up. So. Yeah, Mascara, obviously, I think he's been a great signing. I think he's been a good utility centre back and stuff like that. But Oh man, he had a bit of head loss today, man. That light skinned guy with the blonde hair, he was giving him a lot of trouble. I don't even know his name. What's his name again? I can't remember his name. I think his name is Rata. Yeah, no, Gomez. No, is it Gomez? No, it's not Gomez. I think it's Rata actually, but yeah, he was giving him a lot of trouble, man. He got him booked quite early on, and I was kind of a bit worried. I was thinking, oh, it's like 15 minutes in, Mascara's got a yellow card. It's not really ideal, is it? But it is what it is. Arteta made actually. I'll give it to Arteta. He actually made pretty good subs today. Took off Mascara when he's on the yellow card. Swapped him for Calafiori. Brought on took off Martinelli. Pretty useless. Trossard was pretty useless as well. But you know, I think he just needed it. I don't understand why Arteta doesn't play Jesus on the left. I think it would be good if he starts playing him on the left. I think it just changes up a little bit because I think Martinelli and Trossard are just both duds. And I think it would be good to mix up just by bringing Jesus out on the left. It just makes sense. It doesn't make sense to just always do these like for like substitutions, do something different. Also, I like that he brought on took off Zubimendi for Norgard as well. Norgard needs some minutes. Zubimendi is absolutely shot. He's been overplayed. I think he's played the most minutes of any outfield player in the Premier League this season. So he should have made the substitution earlier. I don't actually remember Norgard getting a touch, but listen, I don't care. We got the 3 points. Trying to think other performances. Rice, I think he was kind of bang average in the first half. Second half, he really stepped it up, and I think he done really, really well. I think he made some really, really important challenges. Especially there was a point where I think Mint had it on the edge of the box, and he slide tackled him, and he got out of his path. I think he was really, really good. He probably would have been my man in the match, but now that I'm thinking about it, it probably was fair to give it to Gabriel. Zubimendi, another game where he's not it for me. I know a lot of people are saying that he's an upgrade on Partey and he's amazing and he's like a younger Jorginho. Not for me. Don't think he's good enough. Lacks the physicality. Lacks the engine. I don't think he's a 6. I know I don't even think he's that great as a deep line playmaker. His line breaking passes are almost non-existent. He's always playing it sideways. Not for me. I never thought he was, especially under this manager, I never thought he was going to be somebody that would shine. I think he's been okay this season. He scored some pretty important goals, but ultimately, it's a no for me. I don't think he's an upgrade on Partey. I think he's a decent player, but not good enough for me. I think he was poor today. Who else? Saka obviously got the goal, got the match winner. 300 grand a week. This is what I want to be seeing. Match winners. I don't think the goal was particularly great. I think it hit a deflection and then went through the keeper's, hit the back of the keeper's shin. And went in. Martinelli, I mean, I've been saying it for enough. This Nepalese winger is not good enough. He is rubbish, mate. He is rubbish. He is so rubbish. And then Gyökeres, again, another non-existent performance. Had a couple of neat touches in the second half, but overall he was poor. He was poor, man. He was poor. Make sure you get the likes up, people. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. Let me read some of these comments. Saka has seen his BBL clinic more times than he's seen the back of the net this season. That is absolutely Danny diabolical. I'm not even going to acknowledge that one. That's crazy. You said that last week. You're crazy, bro. Big up anyway. Big up Joe King. That was tough, bro. That was a tough watch, man. That was one of the worst games I've seen this season. We're so boring to watch, honestly. Look at Martin Keown. I can't even hear him, but I know this guy is chatting rubbish, bro. This guy chats so much. He's talked so much stuff. But listen, he caps at Arsenal. It is what it is. He's on the payroll. I can't really blame him. But even still, he chats so much rubbish, man. Let's look at our next fixture. We've got Everton at home next, which I expect to win. City have got West Ham away, which I expect them to win. Then we've got Bournemouth at home, which I expect to win. Then they've got Chelsea away, which I expect to drop points. Then we've got Etihad. And in between Everton, we've got the Carabao Cup final. So I said it before and I say it again. I think whoever wins that Carabao Cup final wins the league. It's so important that we win that final, man. It's so important. I think anything but win that final will just piss me off, to be honest. Like I can't do another Wembley thing, and I'm still trying to get tickets, by the way, guys. If you know anyone who's selling tickets or if you can get tickets, let me know. Hit me up on Instagram, DM me, and I'll obviously chat to you in the DMs and stuff. Big up, mate. Hope you're well. Yeah, man. I mean, 3 points. City drop points. Like I said, I hate that board for Pep Guardiola. Don't want him to get a title. Happy, obviously, that was honestly, I'd rather have watched Eating a Jean Jacket and watch paint dry than watch that game. But I got a YouTube channel now, and it is what it is. We play fossil football, we play haram ball, we play anti-football, we play rugby. But I got the 3 points. I'm not going to complain. As an Arsenal fan, my hope is that Arteta wins the Premier League or the Champions League this year. I don't think we're going to win the Champions League, but hopefully he wins the Premier League and the Carabao Cup. And then he goes, you know what? I'm not feeling insecure now. Now I can play that Thomas Partey progressive football like we did in 22-23 all over again and actually start playing some decent football, because honestly, I'm sick of watching this dead football, man. It gets on my freaking nerves, man. Big up Joking. Big up Dark Side in the chat. Yeah, big up to you, Joe, man. Make sure you get the likes up, people. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Trying to get to 3,000 subscribers as soon as possible. So yeah, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe, and big up to the chat. Big up to all the viewers in here. Big up Chris. I actually thought it would be Arsenal to drop points tonight, but fair play, massive win at a very tough ground and a sticky game. Yeah, do you know what? To be honest, you know what, Chris? Yeah, it's weird because when the first goal went in, I felt like we was a bit on the. I think we was on the ascendancy a bit, and I thought, you know what? There's going to be 2, and they'll probably end up being 3. And I thought it might be an easy game, but that terrorist of a manager, he always puts me through the blind. He always puts me through the grinders, man. It's just, yeah, it is one of those things. But to be fair, City drop points, and to be fair, man, Nottingham Forest, those goals were crazy, especially Elliot Anderson's goal. He is, oh mate, he could be the difference, man. We've played Forest twice now. We beat them and drew with them. So, thank you, Forest, man. Thank you, Forest, man. Thank you, Forest. I honestly, I want them to stay up, man. I want them to stay up. They're a proper Premier League team. I hope they stay up, man. Shout out to big up Joe. Shout out to AFC. Yeah, shout out to AFC, man. Big up Joe again. The strike force and the left wing is appalling. Yeah, I mean, I've been saying it for a while now. Our attack lacks so much individual quality and individual brilliance. Like, there's no one. I was looking at Man United. Yeah, I was looking at their front four, and literally, I would literally swap every single one of their front four. I would literally swap every single one of their front four for our front four. So, check this out, yeah? Oh, Anthony Gordon got sent off. That's crazy. Oh, no, Jacob Ramsey got sent off. Let me just open the thing. So, Man United, their front four is Bruno Fernandes in the 10, Cunha on the left, Bremo on the right, and Sesko up front. To be honest, pound for pound, I'd swap our front four. I'm telling you right now, a lot of people aren't going to like to hear this, but I'd swap Saka for Bremo right now. Definitely. I'd swap Odegaard for Bruno Fernandes. Definitely. I'd swap Cunha for Martinelli and Trossard for Cunha. 100%. And Sesko, I think he's better. And I think in this team, he'd play better than Gyökeres. I think he'd do better than Gyökeres. So as much as I love Gyökeres, I'd swap that front four for Man United all day long. I wouldn't even consider not swapping it, because our attacking line is rubbish. It's rubbish, mate. It's rubbish. Big up, Chris. I was watching the City game. I was watching the City game as that was more exciting game. Yeah, I'm not surprised. The Arsenal game, an Arsenal game is never going to be more exciting than the City game. We're so dusty, man. Honestly, when we scam this title, I want this manager gone, or I want him to play attacking football, because the football we play is so boring, man. It's so boring. Honestly. Arsenal got the win, but with the way Brighton play and press, you could have easily got in behind them even more if you went for it, but Arteta never does. Yeah, and it's the problem. We can't always 1-0 to the Arsenal through the entire Premier League. Our defence is great, but it's not been as good as it's been at the beginning of the season. And I don't even remember the last time we had a clean sheet. Well, other than today, I don't remember the last clean sheet we had. So I think we need to start killing games off more. I mean, think about it. If it was the last 10 minutes and we was up 2-0, it wouldn't have been so nervy. But like I said, I'll take the 3 points. But like you said, Chris, I completely agree. We need to start killing games off and getting in behind more. Like, Brighton were giving us so much space in behind, but Gyökeres just, I hate to admit, he's just not that guy, man. He's not that guy. I think we need to get another striker and start putting him on the bench. Havertz was pretty useless as well today, because I know a lot of the top gooners love to wank Havertz off, but he was awful today as well. Big up, Chris. When City drop points, you need to keep your foot on their neck and take advantage. Yeah, this is the first time in a title race where City have dropped points and we played at the same time as them. As far as I remember, I'm sure someone in the chat can probably correct me, but this is the first time we've been in a title race against City where we've won and they've dropped points. It's usually they drop points and then we drop points, or we drop points and they win. It's never we win and they drop points. It's very, very, very rare. Very rare. Like it's obviously it's happened, but like I'm talking about a significant one. I remember. I think this one was super significant because it gives us that breathing room again. We go again against Everton. We beat Everton, and I think is there an international break? Is it an international break, or is it Carabao Cup then international break? I don't know, but we need to win all of our games up until the Carabao Cup, beat them in the Carabao Cup, and then go and beat them at the Etihad, and then say, what, we've got 7 games left, we win 3, and we've won the title. That's what I want to see. I don't want it to go down to the wire. I can't be asked for that crap. I just want to win the title, man. I want it to be as easy peasy as lemon and squeezy, man. I've had enough. Big up, Chris. I don't agree with this narrative. If you win, it will be the worst winners. If you win any trophy, you deserve it. That's why it's called winners. When you win it, it's not rocket science. Yeah, I want to address this actually because a lot of pundits and a lot of people online, a lot of the social media streets have been talking crap about this. But Virgil van Dijk yesterday said that this is the hardest league and it's the hardest season he's ever played in the Premier League. When you lot lost to Wolves yesterday. Pep Guardiola said this is the hardest season. Anybody can take points of everybody. But when we are scraping wins, people are trying to say, oh, Arsenal ain't good enough. It's like we don't deserve it. Even Paul Scholes saying today that nobody deserves the trophy. And I'm just like, bro, what are you on about? What do you mean we don't deserve the trophy? Whoever finishes with the most points at the end of the season deserves the trophy. That's just it. Anyway, big up, Joe. I wanted Sesko over Gyökeres in the summer. Yeah, do you know what? I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to cap. I wanted Gyökeres. And the only reason why I wanted Gyökeres is because if we didn't win the league, the excuse would have been, Sesko's young. He needs time to adapt. I wanted a ready-now striker. But now that in retrospect, Sesko is a much better player. And listen, he's still 20. He's still 21, bro. We can still get him in the future. Who knows? It is what it is. But big up to you, Joe. Big up Strikes. Shocking game, but whatever, we won. We're 7 clear. Exactly. I don't even care, bro. Like, we're 7 points clear. We're City drop points. I wish they didn't have the game in hand, but they still got the game in hand. And that's why it's so important that we draw or beat them at the Etihad. We cannot lose that game at the Etihad because that's their game in hand, essentially. Do you know what I'm saying? So, for me, and as well, I'd rather have points on the board than games in hand. Games in hand they don't really mean nothing. So, we got the points, we got the gap. Look at Saka, he looks so happy. So I still got like the game on my iPad, so you can see all like the post-match reactions and stuff. Thought Havertz and Gyökeres should have played together or not at all, not actively separated like today. Yeah, I don't know. I'm glad that Eze got a full 90 minutes. I think he kind of, he's one of those games where when he doesn't play well, he's usually just completely anonymous, but he kind of was a bit more involved in the game today, which I'm kind of glad he got his full 90 minutes because he needs a run of games now. Odegaard's not in the squad and he needs a run of games. So for me, I'm happy that Eze got the full 90 minutes, but I would have liked for him to bring Havertz on and for us to play 2 attacking 10s with Rice and put Rice or Norgard in the 6. But it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. We got the 3 points. So this is what happens when you get the 3 points. These things don't really matter in retrospect, but going forward, I would have definitely agreed with you, Strikes. Big up Joe. Gyökeres has no first touch, no dribbling, no hold-up playing, goes through games. Yeah. It's sad, man, because I think it's hard to defend him. Other than his ball striking, there's not really much about his game that I really like. He's getting a little bit better at laying it off, but even still, he's so clumsy and so just... he's just so clumsy, man. It's getting really, really hard to defend. So it is what it is. Big up Zach. There isn't a single player in the Arsenal team I'd swap for to start in Liverpool 11. I don't even think this current Liverpool squad is all that. Okay, that's just retarded, bro. That's retarded. You're telling me you think Konate is better than Gabriel Saliba? Stop it. Who's your left back? Who's your right back? Frimpong? He's rubbish. He's not better than Timber. He's rubbish. Your midfield... Gravenberch, McAllister, and Szoboszlai. I think you would definitely swap Rice for Gravenberch or McAllister. That's absolute. The fact that you think that there's not like that's just ridiculous, bro. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, man. Like you know what? You're gonna have to hold a timeout for that one because that's ridiculous. You're gonna have to hold a timeout for that one, bro. You're gonna have to hold a timeout for that one. um, yeah, immediately after the Carabao Cup, the international break starts. So, yeah, so we need to win every single game up until the Carabao Cup, and then international break starts. Yeah, so we need to win that Carabao Cup because I've said it before. Whoever wins that Carabao Cup, I think they go and win the Premier League. And today, obviously, this was a massive swing in the title race. Massive swing, man. Like, I personally thought that we would drop points today. And the fact that we didn't and City did is just, honestly, it's like a fever dream, man. Big up to Strikes. Big up, George. Make sure you hit the like button, people. Make sure you subscribe. No, that's not true. No, that's not true. If we are all, I want a straight girls. What? 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 Big up, Joe. Can you legends in the chat hit the like? Yeah, make sure you hit the like button, people. It helps the channel out. It helps the channel grow. Helps us reach other people. Helps us push to the next city. I've said it for years. As a Liverpool fan, your players need a trophy. Had so many opportunities to win trophies, but I'll tell you back. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, under a different manager, I think we would have won. I think he should have won a Europa League and a League Cup, a couple of extra FA Cups. Like one FA Cup in 6 years is nowhere near good enough, man. It's nowhere near good enough. I personally think he needs to. He has to win something this year. Like I've spoken to Arsenal fans that said that if he doesn't win anything this year, they'd still keep him for another season. I've gone. This is why the other fan bases laugh at us, man. Because what do you mean you'd keep him for another year? To do what? To do what exactly? To do what? I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. For me, they have to win something this year because they need to get a winning mentality. I think it's so important that we win the Carabao Cup this year. I saw someone comment on one of my videos today saying, "Oh, if we lose the final City, I don't care because I don't want to win the Carabao Cup." What do you mean you don't want to win trophies? You should want to win every single trophy available. This is what I'm saying. Why do some Arsenal fans, especially these top gooners, think that they're above a trophy? Why do they? Unless it's the Community Shield, there's no trophy that we're not above. Super Cup, Carabao Cup, FA Cup, title, champs. There's no trophy that I don't want to win. Every season, there are 4 trophies available, plus the Super Cup. Yeah, I want to win every single trophy every season. I don't look down on the Carabao Cup and think, oh, it's a baby trophy. I think I want to win this. I want to win this, man. I want to win this. Like, I want to win this. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is anyway. It is what it is. Sorry, I just lost my train of thought then. Yeah, so I think for me, we get the 3 points. We like it puts us in how many games left are this season? Hold on, let me just check the Prem table because I think that was that game week 30. So there are 8 games left. So let's work this out now. Okay, yeah. So Arsenal fixtures. 1 second, guys. So wait, I want to get Premier League fixtures. Okay, there we go. Arsenal Premier fixtures. See if we can share screens. Why is this not coming up? There we go. All right, so Everton on Saturday. Well, next Saturday because we've got Mansfield this Saturday, and I expect some heavy rotation for that game. I expect us to win that game. Then we've got Bournemouth at home, 12:30 kickoff. I expect us to win that as well. No excuses. Then we've got Etihad away. This is obviously the biggest game in the title race. If we lose heavily shifts in City's favour. If we draw, got Fulham at home. I think that's 3 points. West Ham away. You know what? It's gonna sound funny, but I think that might be a draw. You know, because Declan Rice always plays terrible when we play West Ham anyway. And then we have Burnley at home. That should be 3 points, and then Crystal Palace away. That should be 3 points. That should be 3 points. So realistically, I think we'll win. This is probably going to be a draw. I'm not going to lie. Arteta doesn't have the balls to go for a win at the Etihad. So this will probably be a win, draw, win, draw, win. I'll probably go draw as well. So that should win us the title. That should, in theory, win us the title. That's assuming that City don't drop any more points. But we can only hope anyway. But yeah, it is what it is. So, billion spent and the left looks like it does. Nah, Arteta is borrowed of time. He has to win something or leave. Yeah, man, I've been saying for a while, Joe, that left-hand side is so dusty, man. It's so dusty. Like, how are we in Big 26 with Martinelli and Trossard as our starting left wingers? Like, either of them title-winning quality? Neither of them are title quality. I mean, for me, Trossard should not be starting at all. He should not be starting. He should not be starting. He has purple patch moments where he's on form for a little bit. Then again, he just gets drunk. He turns into Kung Fu Panda. And it's just not good enough, mate. And the fact of the matter is, if the top gooners say, well, he should have done this, he should have done that. This is his team. This is his team, man. This is his team. 8 games left. Big up, Joe. Big up Kickoff Central. Make sure you hit the like button, people. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Wow, that was a horror show. I'm starting to believe the manager tells him to defend. Oh, wait, my computer's about to die. 1 second, guys. Laptop's about to die. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I don't understand why. I don't understand why we're so negative. Honestly, watching us is horrible. We are so boring to watch, and like, there's no one in our attack like an Alexis Sanchez or a Percy or an Aubameyang or even a Sylvain Wiltord or an Adebayor, where you're like, when they get on the ball, you're excited. Like, there's no one in our front line that excites me. Sometimes Eze, but everyone else, we need to get over the line. And for me, I still think this squad is not good enough, to be honest. Like, I'm never going to believe the propaganda, like, oh, we've got so much squad depth and we're so good. I'm not believing that propaganda, bro. We're not good enough. The ref booking Mosquera in the 10th minute was harsh. I think the team thought that they were going to catch a red because the refs have cost us in the past with poor calls. Maybe it affected them. Yeah, do you know what? I think the yellow was harsh because I watched the replay. I watched the tackle. I don't think that was a yellow card offence, man. I think that was really harsh. But I think Mosquera got lucky today. I think he was probably one of our worst players. I mean, he nearly gave away a penalty and he got himself red carded in the second half. So, to be honest, we were actually kind of lucky. I think the referee actually kind of niced us. I'm not going to lie. I think we got really, really fortunate, to be honest. But again, we got the 3 points and we got away with it. So I don't care, man. Big up, Zach. Timeout, bear long, free me. Yeah, you're free, bro. You're free. But listen, you can't be saying crap like that in the chat, man. I don't mind you trolling and stuff, but don't be saying there's not a single Liverpool player that you'd swap with the Arsenal squad. That's ridiculous, bro. You can't even beat Wolves, bro. But you're telling me you wouldn't take Gabriel, you wouldn't take Saliba. Like, Van Dijk is finished. Kanate is overrated. Who's your left back? Who is your left back anyway? Kirkes. He's not better than Hincapié. Kirkes is not better than Hincapié. He's all right. He's really, really good at Bournemouth, but since he's been at Liverpool, he's been shaky as far as I'm concerned. And Robertson is finished as well. So for me, your whole back line, I would take. If I was a Liverpool fan, I'd swap the whole back line for Arsenal's back line. No chance at all. Hincapié, like, it's been improved so much in the last couple of months. He's solidly our starting left back now. It's good. Skelly can't even get in the team now. And neither can Calafiori unless he comes in for centre-back, which he did today. Hincapié was class. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, yeah, Hincapié is becoming like Ben White, and since you get a 7 out of 10 performance week in, week out, he's improved so much in the last couple of months that, yeah, kickoff, yeah, you're talking facts, because I think for me, Hincapié has been our most improved player since 2026 has started, I can't think of anyone else who I think has improved more than Hincapié has. For me, I wouldn't even mind if he said he was man of the match. Like he's been that good. Big up, Chris. I agree. If you win the League Cup final, that would be a knockdown on the City to their mindset and a boost for you. Yeah, I think it says that we can come and we can play you and we can beat you in a final. I think obviously a final is a one-off game, but I think if we win the Carabao Cup, we can go to the Etihad and win. The players will have belief. They won't be as scared because they can go, look, even if we lose this game, we've still won a trophy this season. If worst comes to worst, we still get to see the captain's armpits. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's so important that we win that Carabao Cup. It's the most important final since we won the FA Cup in 2020 or 29. It was 2020. I still think there's plenty of twists and turns yet in this title race. Yeah, I think so too. Like I said, I think the West Ham game for us might be a banana skin. Now that West Ham won today, they need to get out of the relegation zone. So playing West Ham away is going to be long. It's going to be long. I think that could be a banana skin for both Arsenal and City potentially, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Big up, Zach. Saliba couldn't guard his drink in a pub for 10 minutes. Arsenal just have bare crust and dust all over the pitch. Rust and mold, local, every position you look at, and I can't believe the glaze. Bro, you literally lost to Wolves yesterday. Did you see the defending? What are you on about? What are you on about, man? What are you on about? What are you on about? Like, you honestly think Liverpool are like the best team ever. This Liverpool team isn't even better than the Liverpool team last season. So you saying that, like, I get you love the trolls and stuff, but be serious for a second. Our whole back line is better than your whole back line. I'll give you the midfield. I think Szoboszlai's quality. I think Gravenberch is quality, and I think McAllister's quality. A lot of Liverpool fans are complaining about him, but I think he's quality. And Ekitike, Salah's not been great this season. He's probably washed now, but Ekitike, Salah, and Gakpo, it's a good front three. It's better than our front three. But saying that there's not a single player you'd swap for, it's just stupid, man. It's just stupid. Big up, Roy. City supporters calling Foden to be sold. Oh my days! After this stream finishes, I can't wait to watch that fan reaction channel. We're seeing all the meltdowns, man. Oh, I can't wait for them City tears, man. I can't wait for them City tears. I cannot wait. Honestly. Oh, make sure you hit the like button, people. Make sure you get the likes up, man. I need to get the like. I need to see how many likes on this thing, because if it's less than 10, you lot are taking the piss, bro. What's it saying? Let me see if you guys are taking the piss or not. Hold on. Let's see now. How many are there? There are 5. Oh, you guys are taking the mick, man. You need to get them likes up, bro. You need to get them likes up. 5 likes, man. Come on, stop. You're taking the mick. Get them likes up, people, man. Get them likes up. Big up, Zach. Mosquito should have seen red. I mean, he didn't touch him, so there's no reason for him to get a red card. To be fair, our best player with flair and fun to watch is 50. Bro, I've been saying it so many times. Max Dowman can start over Saka. He can start over Saka sometimes. I mean, there was a point in the second half where Saka tried to hit the ball around at the right back, and the left back, and outpace him. And Saka just looked like he was running in pudding, bro. He's lost so much pace. It's actually sad, bro. It's actually sad. But the thing is, Arteta's a coward. He won't play Max Dowman, because if we lose, then people will be like, "Oh, you played a 16-year-old child. You played a kid that's doing his GCSEs. What were you thinking?" And the thing is about Arteta, he won't do something risky or brave or do the right thing because he cares about his image too much. And that's the biggest problem I've always had with him. Everything is about him. It's not about what's best for the team or what's best for the moment. It gets on my nerves. Gyökeres making Shamak look like Zlatan and possibly the worst striker I've ever seen in the club. Whoa, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's hard for me to disagree, but I still think that's crazy, man. I mean, I can think of Shamak was definitely not better than Gyökeres. Joel Campbell, Yaya Sanogo, Park Chu-young. Yeah, there's been some stinky strikers at this club, man, especially in the Emirates era. In the Emirates era, there's been some stinky strikers. Love Gyökeres. Yeah, I mean, listen, got to back the players. You got to back the team. Got to back the manager. So it's what it is. Man said Van Dijk is finished. Arsenal man would cry tears of joy if he. No, I would not. He's finished, bro. Stop it, man. This is what I'm saying. You chat shit, man. He wouldn't. Statue, you know. Maybe 2019 Van Dijk, obviously him, but now Van Dijk's finished, bro. Come on, stop being silly. He's still a good quality. He's still a quality centre back, but he's nowhere near as good as he used to be. He's finished, bro. I wouldn't take Gabriel. Like I would not swap Gabriel or Saliba for Van Dijk. Stop being silly, bro. Like have you seen some of the defending that I've seen that Van Dijk's done this season? I think it was in the Champions League against Galatasaray, bro. It looked like when he handballed it, he was playing volleyball, man. He's twerking and playing volleyball. Stop it, bro. I've heard rumors around the club. I'm not going to do the ITK thing, but I've heard rumors that that Ben White wants to leave in the summer, which to be honest, I don't blame him anyway. I mean, Mascara can deputise for Timber, but he's good enough to play first team football at a top 6 club, man. I don't really blame him. Zachary looking to catch another free. Yeah, bro. Like this guy, man. He doesn't learn his lesson. He doesn't learn his lesson. He keeps. I don't mind him trolling, but when he says stupid things like "there's not a single player that would get into the Liverpool team when you're sitting 5th, bro. When you just lost to Wolves. Like, behave, man. Behave. Big up, Zach. Please don't send me down again. Is this another account? Is this another account? Listen, just abide by the rules and you won't go down again, bro. You won't go down, bro. Big up, Roy. Does Kepa play in goal or in the final or Raya? It's harsh, but for me, David Raya plays the final. I think Kepa has been good in the Carabao Cup games, but he's been a bit shaky for me, especially in the first leg against Chelsea. I think he was poor. So for me, David Raya definitely starts in the final. Big up, Joe. Give him 600 seconds. I might have to, you know. I might have to. He's getting on my nerves. Yeah, this Zach is a troll, bro. He trolls all the time, man. He trolls all the time. Big up, Chris, man. I'm gonna wrap things up soon, guys. By the way. Man got put in the bin for 600. Yeah, man. I had to. He never learns his lesson. He never learns his lesson. He always does it. He never learns his lesson, man. He never learns his lesson. He will never change though. Big up Zach. Big up Zach again. What did Arsenal win in the last 5 years that mad? I can tell you what Liverpool won though. Well, that's not the argument. That's not the argument. See, I don't like for me, it's like you can't just say because this player's won a trophy in the last 5 years that they're better than another player. That's ridiculous. That's just stupid. That account got caught at 10 minutes. Yeah, you moderators, you know what to do, man. You know what to do. I'm a Liverpool fan. Van Dijk and Salah are getting away with murder this season. They've been great for us, but they're nowhere near our greatest Premier League players or even in Liverpool history. Bro, you tell him. Zach's only 24 years old, so he's still young. He doesn't know better. But even still, man, some of the things that comes out of his mouth. Zach came with another account, and that will catch a bird as well. Hey, big up to you, Joe, man. Big up to you. Big up, Roy. Saka's mind is on how he tells his bride that he wants her to sign a prenup. Yeah, he's on 300 now. It's on 300 grand a week. That's kind of like how it goes now. Like he's doing bits, but yeah. Hold on. Someone calling me. Oh. I'm live streaming. I can't answer that, unfortunately. 1 second, guys. Sorry, just having some technical difficulties. Okay, there we go. Newcastle 2, United 1. Who scored for Newcastle? Who scored for Newcastle? Make sure you get the likes up, people. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. Who scored for Newcastle? Oh, they've got 10 men as well. Oh, mate. That's not good. 95th. Wait, hold on. Who scored for them? Why is it not coming up? I don't even know who that is. Osler. I don't even know who that is. William Osler. I don't even know who that is. Big up, Chris. I'd rather be in your position in the table. Trust me, but instead we lose to Wolves. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't understand why Zach's trolling, because like you're trolling downwards, bro. It doesn't even make sense. Like if we lost today, I could be like, yeah, you could make a joke, but you literally lost to Wolves yesterday. And man's trolling me. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Manchester United were due a defeat, been getting away with it. Media hyping up Carrick like they did with Ollie. Yeah, I mean, I personally think that Carrick's done a good job. I personally think he's done a good job. I think he deserves a full-time role at United, but it is what it is. It's up to Man United fans, and at the end of the day, I'm an Arsenal fan. I don't really give a shit what Man United fans do, to be honest. I mean, whether they keep Carrick, get Ferdinand, Gary Neville, Robbie from AFTV as their manager, I could not care less, mate. Van Dijk looks angry, and that's about it. Yeah, I mean, Van Dijk, I think he knows that it's tight. I think he knows that Slot's probably not gonna. Well, Liverpool could still win the FA Cup theoretically. I mean, they can't win the league. They're not going to win. I don't even. By the way, I'm going to say this right now: Liverpool are going to lose to Galatasaray in the round of 16. They're not going to win the Champions League either. I just can't. I just feel like they're just. I just feel like they're just on a nosedive. That United fan will never get a haircut at this point. No, he's not getting a haircut, bro. He ain't getting a haircut for a while. He ain't getting a haircut for a while, man. Big up, Roy. One hand on the Premier League title. Nah, I think until we play them at the Etihad, I'm going to keep reserves until we play them at the Etihad. But if we beat City and if we still got a 7-point gap, yeah, and we beat them at the Etihad, that will mean that we'll have a 9-point gap, and then they lose their game in hand, or will they still have a game in hand? I don't know, but we'll have a 10-point gap, and then that will be a 6-pointer. So I don't know if we'll still have the game in hand though. But whether they have the game in hand or not, if we've got a 10-point gap and we've got 5 games left, I will say that we are going to be Premier League champions. If we've got a 10-point gap and there's 5 games left, and the 5 games are Everton not Everton at home. Is it Everton at home? No, we've got Everton next. It will be Palace, Fulham, West Ham, and what's the other one? Palace, Fulham, West Ham. Palace, Fulham, West Ham. I can't remember what the other one is, but the last 4, if we've got 4 or 5 games left and we're 10 points clear, I will say that we're going to be champions, because that means we'll only need to win, 2 games to win? So, yeah. I'm not going to say one hand on the title yet. I think I'm an Arsenal fan. I know I'm not a top gooner. I know better than to count my chickens before they hatch, man. Because there's too many times that those chickens have hatched. Many, many times, man. I've been through so much pain. Past blaming Slot, need to blame the players. Yeah, you know what? It's from an Arsenal perspective, the whole Slot versus the players thing. I have to put it on Slot because you guys have got so much quality. Obviously, Isak breaking his leg or breaking his tibula. That's very, very unfortunate. But I think Ekitike was doing well anyway. You kind of have to put it on the players a little bit, but at the same time, I think the manager, for me, I always put it on the manager. Like I think about our performances over the last this whole year. Our worst performances, in my opinion, have been because of the manager and his lack of bravery and his personnel selection. Obviously, for example, when we drew 2-2 to Wolves, I think that's down to the players. I can't blame Arteta for that. You're 2-0 up away. You should be getting out of there with 3 points. No excuses. We still have a tough game against Newcastle. Yeah, it'll be a tough game, but we're at home. We've already beaten them away, so hopefully we've got to be beating these teams, man. Like, there's just no excuses. We've spent £1 billion, man. We've spent £1 billion. We've got to be beating these teams. We've got to be beating these teams. We've got to be beating these teams, man. Big up, Roy. Spurs still have to play Wolves away. Well, Wolves, man. They are really going at teams now because they've got nothing to play for. I don't want to play teams that've got nothing to play for anymore. I don't want to play teams that got nothing to play for. I don't really want to play a team that's got nothing to play for, that's in the relegation zone. I'd rather play a team that's like mid-table, that aren't really chasing, that can't get Europe. It's like a nothing game for them. But I don't want to play a team in the relegation zone, which we still have West Ham. So we've got West Ham, and that's a game that I think that we're going to draw, to be honest. I just have a feeling like West Ham have historically been a team that's a bit of a bogey team for us, man. We either spank them 5-0 or we lose to them 3-0. It's annoying. Can we all agree that we hope Spurs go down? If we win the title when Spurs go down, that'll be one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my... That will be the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life as an Arsenal fan. Could you imagine Spurs linking away and we're champions of England? That would be, or even better, we win the Champions League and Spurs go down and we win the Premier League, we do a big double, or we do like a domestic treble, or we just win a big boy, man. But as long as Spurs go down, we win the title. That would be the greatest thing I've ever seen as an Arsenal fan. Hey, big up, boring man. What are you saying? I know you tried to call me earlier. What's going on? Do you want to come on the stream? Let me see if I can send this to you. I've sent you the link anyway, bro. So if you want to jump on, then I don't mind. I was going to come off, but I think I'm going to probably do a bit of extra time now anyway. Big up, Chris. I don't mind you winning the league. I just won't be saying congratulations to the top Gooners. Yeah, hey, listen. I wish there was a way Arsenal could win the league without Arteta and the top Gooners winning the league, bro. I wish there was a way only like proper Arsenal fans could celebrate this, but unfortunately, being part of one of the most annoying fan bases in the top 6, you just have to take the L's or the W's. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Ultimately, I just hope we win the title. Big up, Joe. Spurs win the championship, and they will claim that they're the champions of the league. You know what would be funny? Yeah, if they go down, and like all their players leave, like all their best players, like Maddison goes Newcastle, Richarlison goes back to Everton or something like that. Kolo Muani goes to someone else. You know, that would be so funny because they won't be able to pay the wages. They won't be able to pay the wages, mate. So Spurs going down, they can end. Hey, listen, it's happened. It's happened to big teams before. I mean, Leeds were a solid Premier League side, man, with crazy players like fucking Hasselbank and Viduka. You know what I'm saying? So, and they was in the Championship for a long time, and it's only now that they're back in the Premier League. So, for me, relegation is no joke. There's only like a few teams that if they got relegated, I know for a fact they're 100% coming straight back up, and they're going to get like 105 points or something. That's like United, Arsenal, City, Liverpool, probably Newcastle. But like, if Spurs went down, I don't know. I can see them. Yeah, I can see that. I can see it being peaked. To be honest, I can see it being really peaked for them. To be honest. Make sure you get a like. Make sure you hit the like button, people. Make sure you get them likes up as you come in. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Big up, Zach. I can't believe the timeouts like Nelson Mandela. The people will appreciate my messages long after I'm gone. We never stress you. Hey, listen, it's not me, bro. I've got moderators in here, so if you're saying stuff that's getting you banned, it's not me. I've not held you to timeout since you said that original statement. So it's on you, bro. You know what to do, bro. You know what to do. Big up, Joe. Respect to you, Chris. Yeah, Chris is a quality Liverpool fan, man. Chris, I'd actually like to have you on the channel one time, actually, because I need some Liverpool fans for the stream. So if you ever want to come on, hit me up on Facebook, hit me up on Instagram, hit me up on TikTok, whatever. So yeah, just let me know if you want to come on. Spurs versus Lincoln City in the Championship next season is coming into focus. What a shambles! Could you imagine? Lincoln versus Spurs? That would be so funny, bro. That would be so funny. I mean, I would honestly pay to see that. That would be so funny. That would be so funny, man. And the thing is, the ticket prices would have to go down to like £8 or something, man. What a shambles that would be. We like you, Zach, but you are wilding. Yeah, bro, Zach, you need to chill out, man. You need to chill out, bro. I don't mind you trolling, but some of the things you're saying are crazy, man. You need to chill out, bro. I blame both Slot and the players, and even the recruitment left us short. We needed a centre back and a left wing. Do you know what's funny? I actually wish you got Gahey now, man. I actually wish you got Gahey because City having Gahey has made them so much stronger, and Semenyo as well. If you got Gahey and Semenyo, we'd probably be more clear. Or if you got Gahey and we got Semenyo, man, City would probably be in the mud right now, man. But yeah, it is what it is. Joe, you're breaking my heart, brother. I bigged you up when you entered the live. I thought we were brethren. Well, yeah, listen, Zach, you know the rules, man. We don't mind you trolling, but it's not every day, man. Calma. Tranquilo. Relax, man. Relax. Enjoy the stream. Enjoy the show. Teams that have nothing to play for actually end up being dangerous games as they can play with freedom. That's true. That's why I'm glad that even though we drew to Wolves, I'm glad we don't have to play Wolves again. I do not want to play at the Molineux for a while, bro. it's long. It's long. Like I don't want to play Wolves, man. I don't want to play Wolves. But big up to you, Chris, man. Big up, Roy. At the end of drawn games in the J1 in Japan League this season, they have started having penalty shootouts to see who gets the extra point. Draw a game, win a penalty shootout, gets 2 points in total. Oi, that's sick, man. Oi, that's sick. See, you know what? Actually, I want to say this. Actually, I want the chat to let me know what they think of this rule. I think, yeah, if there's a 0-0 draw in the Premier League, both teams should get no points. And you're probably thinking, what? Let me explain. So if two teams draw and neither scores, neither team should get any points. And the reason why is because let's say I was a Brighton fan, yeah, and I travelled all the way to Newcastle on a Monday night just to see a 0-0 draw. That's disrespectful to the fans, man. So to generate more action, both teams will go for it. So it will create what's it called? It will create like more entertainment for the fans. Because let's be honest, man, and there's nothing worse than a 0-0 draw. It's the absolute worst. Oh, it's the absolute worst. But I think that'd be a good rule change. Let me know what you guys think anyway. I'm about to drive. Thanks, though. Come on, you Gunners. Yeah, come on, you Gunners, man. 3 points. City drop points. Come on, man. Let's go. Big up to you, Warren. Big up, Chris. If only you could have one Premier League or Champions League, what would you choose? Your fans been 50-50 on these, to be fair. Do you know what? Yeah? Do you know what? In the context of this season, it's got to be the Premier League for me. It's got to be because I don't want to finish second place 4 times in a row. We've never won the Champions League, so it's like, I don't know what it feels like to lift I mean, it's a tough one. You know what, Chris? That's a really good question. But for me personally, let me think about this actually, because I really want to win the Champions League, but I really want to win the Premier League as well. Do you know what? I'm going to go Premier League. I'm going to go Premier League because I don't think you need to be the best team in the world to win the Champions League, but I think you need the best. I think you need to be the best. You need to be the best in your league to win the league. I'm not saying that the league is bigger than the Champions League, but what I'm saying is we've been chasing this Premier League for so long. We need it. We've not really come close to winning the Champions League since 2006. We haven't been in the Champions League final since 06. But we've been in so many title races in the last 5 years or last 4 years that we need the league, bro. But personally, deep down, I want the Champions League so people can stop saying Champions of Europe. You'll never sing that. But right now, in the context of this season, I'd say Premier League. But if you asked me in like 22-23, I would have said Champions League. Champions League for me. Yeah, do you know what? I don't mind either answer, but I think, do you know what? I think in the context of the season, it's got to be the Premier League, man. I think it's got to be the Premier League. I'd go Champions League. If you asked me two or 3 years ago, I would have said Champions League, but right now it's got to be the title, man, because bottling this league again would be so embarrassing and so psychologically, like, soul-crushing. But then again, you'd compliment it with having the Champions League. So it's hard. It's hard. Do you know what? Champions League. Oh no, but yeah, it's got to be the Champions League, man. What am I thinking? It's got to be the Champions League. We've never won it. It's got to be the Champions League, man. It's got to be the Champions League. Spurs in the Championship with a stadium like that it'd be insane, bro. It'd be insane. It'd actually be insane. Spurs would never want to play away games as well. The Spurs players would have a fit, man. It'd be like there's no hot water in these showers and stuff. And all the Championship players would be like, wow, these facilities are crazy, bro. Big up, Joe. Imagine Expressions having to go to places like Swansea. Bro, Swansea were in the let's not forget, Swansea were in the Premier League like 10 years ago. So remember Michu, bro. Remember Michu. The streets will never forget, man. West Ham announced losses of 104 million last season, 21 million of which is interest payments as they borrowed on future TV revenue and season ticket sales. Relegation would hit bro. West Ham can't get relegated. They cannot get relegated. They cannot get relegated. Because I don't think their owners got money like that. So they cannot get relegated. I mean, if Forest got relegated, it wouldn't be that bad because Marinakis is like super rich. But even still, relegation is never good for any team. But West Ham cannot get relegated, bro. It's the Premier League title for me, to be honest. Yeah, listen, I think both answers are valid. I'm kind of going back and forth. Now that you've said that, I'm thinking it's got to be the title as well. But I just want the Champions League, man. I just want both. Yeah, let's win it all. Let's win it all. Big up everyone in the chat. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Expression Oozens is getting off me tomorrow. Expressions Oozing is getting it off me tomorrow when he goes live. Oh, bro, I cannot wait. I can't wait to watch the highlights. But gonna wrap the stream up there, guys. Been in for an hour now. Like, subscribe, and share. Arsenal go 7 points clear. City still have a game in hand, but they drop points at home to Nottingham Forest. I'm very, very happy. I can't wait to watch the fan highlights. Gonna be redirecting the DJB. Like, subscribe, share. Peace.